Hi guys, right, Gaming Bear here. Just had an interesting thing. Well, not so interesting. I've just done a full review. Let's move this over to this screen. And just realised, finished it, and realised that, oh, you haven't, the sound hasn't come on. So, I did the review, started the update working, and it's just stopped. Well, the sound wasn't with it. So I've got this new filter. Something must have gone wrong with the connection. It didn't record the sound after doing the whole review on putting the mod packs in. So I've just, and then you click go, and then I went to check the video, and bang, it's not working. So I'm going to do an edited thing straight after this. This is the mod pack, which I'm just about to demonstrate again, just going in. So bear with me, that will be coming in a moment, and I'll show you how to put a mod pack in for this, again, for this actual, in fact, I'll do it for the NA server. This one that's going in will have is for the EU server. There should be a micro patch for NA. I'm going to go onto the NA account and I will do the update and put the changes in, so it'll show you what I'm running on the EU server in comparison to what I will be running on the NA server. So bear with me a moment. It'll take a little while for this to load in, and then we'll show exactly what to put on the NA and SEA servers. So bear with me. Hi guys, right, now after that, what you need to do is go to modpack.odemmortis.com, click on the modpack download, and it'll then bring you into this page. Let's open this up a little bit. Support, click down onto to download. And you've got these options. You don't actually have to support Odem Mortis. You can be friendly and add this, but what you want to go down for is click here to download. It's free of charge, but if you have got extra money to actually help support, I don't know whether it goes towards parties and things, but if you want to contribute, do it. But I pay for my own parties. I haven't had any money from anybody, so so don't blame me. I have to pay for my own T-shirt. So the rest of it I don't know about. Then click run, and it'll come up with this. Sorry, I've got to get that in. I'm not earning anything from anybody. This is where I've got mine stored. Mod packs. Clicking through. Launch the mod pack. Click through to allow it to make changes, and here it comes. Okay, let's NA. So this is where it's going to be set up. So this is where my NA files are, and I set up that earlier one on the EU one. So this will come in, click through, and it'll bring up a list. It'll set up the preferences, and so you can see what I've got in the EU region, and then this will show you in a moment exactly what I'm running, or what I change it to for NA, so I'm totally legal. So I apologise for it not working on. The sound didn't work on EU. So click through, change the server to NA, which will give me a list and details of who's playing on NA. Work my way down. All things staying the same. XVM config's the same. Everything basically blank. I'll try and keep it as cut down as possible. The What Labs, I go for the 10 step. Auto login, save last server enabled. I go for 2 rows on the carousel. 0.9 old OMC standard. Show battle tier, and I go for tank mastery, which is quite useful. In fact, let's go for show win rate as well. In fact, let's put some extra damage as well. Details on. Okay, auto equip enabled, and block the vehicle if low on ammo, which is quite useful, so you don't start a battle if your tank isn't ready, which I've done on a couple of occasions. It's nice to have this mod in the background to stop you making those mistakes. The OMC signal, if you do have a Sixth Sense, it's very loud if you have this one ticked, so you go for the 10 decibels softer. Then Sixth Sense icons, I've gone for the OMC mods. Next, down to Urasha's addition for changing the colours of 3D contours. And then down, everything else blank till we come to crosshairs. I've gone for Jimbo's crosshair mod 9.15.1. Everything else unticked until we get to the server-side functions. The server-side functions, the crosshairs, I go for blue. Zoom mods, I go down to the without gun shake and a maximum of 400 meters. In fact, let's change that to 500 meters. Give me a bit more view range. Zoom in configs, zoom factor times 10 and 1.6 to 48. Next, damage log by Gambit. Working my way down, hit damage ramming kamikaze. It'll show details of that. Green Warriors damage indicator. Click down, no crew skills, spotted messenger. I've gone for spotted at activated, and it's for platoon only, so they know where you are, so you don't annoy the rest of your teammates. And it works in just about everything, training, company, team battles, while we're talking anyway. And let's have a look. Received damage, I've gone for Locarno version 1.1. The extended on the NA, on the EU, so I changed that to without unspotted. And then the extended minimap hit log, WN8 efficiency and damage. Enemy director mods, I've gone for the gun markers on the minimap. Even in the EU version, I didn't have the direction extended, because I thought that was... I felt that gave me too much of an advantage, and I didn't even want to use it on EU. So I'm the other one, you need to be able to keep up with your enemies, but I didn't want to have too much of an advantage. I wanted to have a little bit of information, but not have too much information, because I felt that it was unfair, even on EU. So that's putting me at a slight disadvantage on EU compared to other people who at a high level will all be using the mod. Well, I don't use it. I try and rely on my own skill. Here on NA, it's already unticked, so I haven't got that running. Aiming help for disappeared tanks. It just shows you a little dot on the map where they were. The balance calculation mod 0.009. Aim in auto aim is available. It's on the new patch, I believe. Battle Assistant, I have it running on G, which is a mod for giving you a 3D view when you're playing artillery, and I just love the way that looks. Then I go for safe shot, no friendly fire, 1 second, no corpse shot, and no firing, not even at team killers. I don't like shooting teammates. It's only ever an accident. I never plan it. I don't do it purposely, and this is just to ensure that I don't do it. And I really don't want to hit anybody. I've had accidents in the past, and I don't want to. Accidents happen, but I don't purposely want to shoot anybody on my own team, not even a team killer. Because if you shoot a team killer, they may have died, but if you get rid of their tank, that tank is not viewing for you. So he may have been blocked, he may be blue. Don't kill his tank. Keep it there, because it's still spotting the enemy for you and still helping you. So whatever you do, don't kill a team killer, because his eyes are still in the battle, and he can still spot enemies for you to help you to win. So it's a bad move if you kill them. Let's have a look. I then go for 15 meter spot circle. I go for light violet, which shows the automatic spotting range. So if the enemy's getting close and I'm hidden in a bush, I know when to start running, so that if they get too close, I know when they're going to proxy spot me, so I can get the hell out of there. And camera in the hang I use by Goofy, which is a free mod to allow me to move around. Let's have a look. Clan information, mods 9.15.3, clan information and stats. Nothing else until we get down to the Twitch mod by Buddy, the X69, showing notifications and status messages, which gives me details. If any of my friends come on Steam or other platforms, it shows in a message who's come on board, so I can send them a message and platoon with them, which is very useful. And then custom loading, I go for the Odem Mortis loading scheme. Things, and then historical background, because I love the old historical pictures. I did have the sexy girls, but people say, "Oh, that doesn't suit you, Bear." But I do love sexy girls as well. But tanks are better. So, and then down to marking indestructible structures. This is a good one for you to put on until with new maps when they change things. It's good to know what you can drive through and what you can't. and what you can use for cover, what will degrade and what won't. So if you're firing at something or you're going to drive through something, this will, you'll say, oh, I can't go through that, and it'll stop you getting hung on things, which is quite useful until you get used to the new map. So keep that on. And then the base flags I've gone for the old Odem Mortis flags, and the APCR and heat I've got designated by red and gold. So if it's flashes up in red, I know it's APCR. If it flashes up in gold when I get hit, it's heat. So it allows, you can change it to either silver and blue, silver and gold, red and blue, to give you a little bit more information on what's happening. You can sort of guess and by the fizzle, the sound, but this is just another indication. Let's have a look. And then penetration indicator, I use the artisan one, which shows me where I'm being hit, which gives me an idea of where the enemy's aiming and what parts of my tank are showing over things, and how I can possibly move to change where I am and get into a better hold down position. So it's very useful for giving you information on if the enemy's trying to snipe your cupola, to move the cupola so they can't do it, especially if you're in a British tank destroyer, and then just work appropriately. And it's showing you where they're aiming at your lower plate, higher plate, so upper plate, and you can decide a little bit more tactics to give you a bit more information. Nothing wrong with it, and just shows you where the enemy's aiming and what they're doing, to give you more information on what you should do to counter it. And then let's have a look. I'll go for the maximum visibility because I like seeing as far as possible. Smoke and fog I like to remove, but everything else I keep the same because I just love the way things look. Some people put the graphics right down. I don't. I've got a high-end PC running water-cooled twin SLI system, and it works, and it's overclocked, so it works very, very well. And none of this causes problems to my system. I can still run at 60 FPS and more, but I keep it at 60 FPS and everything ramped right up. And I like seeing the beauty of the game. I don't cut it down. Some people do that so they can play better, as they can see more. I don't really think it's cheating. That's what they do, but I think it detracts from the game. It's just not as pretty. So yeah, I like what wargaming you've created, and I'm not going to cut it out just to make me see things easier and play better. Sorry, just like the other mods, I don't use those. I'm more of a purist. Certain mods I like having. Other ones I try not to. I used to have more mods, and I cut it down to as little as possible. Sometimes I might even go for some of these racing and custom skins, especially like the Hello Kitty, because Little Miss Bear likes that one. So sometimes I put that on, and she goes, oh, it's a little Hello Kitty tank. So I play that. I put that on just for her. I haven't put it on this mod, this pack, but I put that on for her so she can, so she likes watching me playing that with the Hello Kitty tank. So that's the reason I do that. A little bit silly, but a bit of fun. And you can put all of these on as well, little things in the background. Quite a nice one is the Odem Mortis Panzer 1C. Very, very nice looking model. Very, very nice. The others are really nice, but that's one of my favourites. And let's have a look. Marks of excellence. How are we going to look? Just leave things the same as standard. Session stats, I go for just normal session stats. I don't reset daily. It gives me more information on how the tanks are doing over a period. In-flight messages, English, Yasin Krassen's 9.15.1, and then down, no sound mod, which comes in at the end, like if the last 3 minutes. I find it makes me jump. It comes in, I know what time I've got left, and I don't need this, so I just shut the sound off because I find it distracting. And then you click down, that's it, everything in, all the proper mods. Click next. Session stats to redo, then deselect these because I've already got them listed, and then click next, and it'll progress and do your mods. So this is it, and then it'll prompt you to lower your to actually come out of the system when you get closer to the end of the install. So this is going to run like this, and this is my my clan, my Cromwell B, very, very nice with my little skull on the front. So this is me, Odem Mortis US, and this is a really, really nice little Clan Wars tank. Very, very nice for tier 6. So if you can get hold of one, get hold of it. I've done reviews on these before. They are really, really nice. A nice combination. So that's me signing out. That's how to do the mod packs for the new version. and I will see you really, really soon. Oh, well, apart from when I get... I'm off to London to meet up with a couple of Odem Mortis guys, then the press coach over to Cologne, a week in Cologne, and then to Dusseldorf for the Odem Mortis annual get-together. So that's my plan for the next week or two, and I will be back with more content for you. So it's going to be quiet for the next week or two while I'm out having fun recording off with the Odem Mortis. I'll try and bring you lots and lots of fun things. I'll do what I can while I'm over there to upload, but I can't promise anything. So I will be back in with... There'll be more up in about 2 weeks' time. I apologise for the gap. I'll try and get some stuff up in the meantime and have a really, really great time. And I will be reporting very, very soon, well, about a week or so's time, from Cologne for Gamescom with the actual press bus with Wargaming. So see you really, really soon and have a great time. Okay, we're back. Right, now, as you can see, they've got the 2 rows of tanks. Here we are in the Cromwell. So let's test out the mod pack, get into a game, and see what we can do. So let's have a look. Very, very neat. The Cromwell B is a faster moving Cromwell, but it's not as accurate gun-wise. But in the review I did of this, it's because the turret actually turns faster than the standard Cromwell. So if you slow it down, you can actually get a similar dispersion as the normal Cromwell, but you've got to be aware that you need to slow the turret down. So that's one issue. So we're pretty much... I don't know which side we're on. So highway, we'll have a look, see what we can do. Okay, we're on this side. Let's see. So, got some details on the tanks. Very, very neat. You can see the number of games. It's why I like, and then you can see who's doing what and where, who's had what experience. I keep someone with more than 50% win rate. I keep being invited into platoons with people who are running 40 or so %. They must like the way I look. So let's head over, work over this way. What tanks have we got going over? So we've got 150s, the 3, the KV heading that way. So it looks like enough going to town. Now this is where we want to analyse who's going where. So they've got KV-85, T-150, Churchill, KV, T-14. They're running light on mediums. So they're going to be having a push heavier this way, and they're going to try and steamroller our heavy tanks. So normally I would go with the mediums. That guy is sat in the base, the E2. He's not helping at all. He's just hiding in the base, which is a little bit counterproductive. Oh, he's finally moving. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going this way. I'm thinking about the battlefield. I expect there to be a bit of a push in town because they're going to think they're going to overwhelm our heavies. So let's try and get... Now this is a good tank for ridge work. We've lost a light down there. Let's see what I can aid with. They haven't been spotted in that direction. Our light would have spotted things if they were that way. Ah, their heavies are pushing that way as well. So they're all pushing the other way. I thought they'd push down, but they're not. They're pushing the other way. So time to move in and assist. Interesting. Unusual... Oh, they're pushing both. Okay. I was expecting the mediums and the other heavies to go to town, which they did. But we've got this one guy over there who is on his own. So let's try and aid the team. At this range, I'm going to need premium to even have a chance of penetrating. Let's wait for him to pull back. Come on, you know you want to. Oh, just missed. There we go. Cool, now aid the rest of the team. Back onto standard. Oops, sorry dude, sorry dude. I was going to run me over there for a minute. I don't even like doing damage to teammates when they ram me. It's just totally counterproductive. Now let's try and use the range of this. He's up there somewhere, up in that direction. Try a couple of shots as to where he was. Bloody hell, idiot. Oh, sorry. You know, that type of instance. Something's happened. I can't do anything. It's locked me in. I'm firing. I can't move the tank. Something's gone wrong. I'm trying to move. I can't do anything. I don't know what's happened. They're not moving. Those guys aren't moving. I think I've been booted out of the server yet again. There could be a twitchy issue with the mod pack, so bear with me. I'm going to close out, log back in, and restart. Do the restart as quickly as you can. Click in. This will show the automatic login. It should log into the same server, and that will get me back in. So I've got 1 kill so far. They're pushing town. I was just about to help town, but then I couldn't move. So we'll see what we can do. Get in as quickly as you can. There is a little bit of a twitchiness. You saw that with the other game the other day. Okay, we're still alive. Hopefully we'll be able to move this time. Okay, we're in. Okay, the team's doing pretty well. Shift 10. Let's push in, aid the team. It looks like I didn't hit that TD up there. We're having issues with this. Come on. There we go. Okay. The accuracy on this sometimes isn't as good as you'd like. Cool. Let's head in for the next one. Oh dear, he's swearing at me. So you can see the mobility is fantastic. The bloom is a little bit large. I've got a ping of about 120 at the moment, which is manageable. So let's see what we can do. Get in close, search for the enemy, skirt around, get away from the road because this is where they're going to expect me to appear. Find where they are. He's going to be around here. Circle round.
Ready to fire.
What?
Enemy armor is hit.
Track him in place.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Could be a light hiding up here somewhere, or else he's somewhere else. So, okay, I'm going to push down the one line, try and find him that way. You can see speed-wise, in comparison to an E2, this is far faster. We're up to 66. Someone's going to cap out. We're going hunting for this light. I would think he'd be somewhere around about A1. That's a good hiding spot for a light tank at this stage in the game. So let's see what we can do. You can see by the mobility. Oh, crumbs, I just missed. I'd had a tiny bit of lag in it, or my eyesight or something, just not working properly. Do a bit of dinking, because if he's over in that corner, I try and put his shots off. Oh, they're going to cap out before I find it. There he is. Eight seconds, not going to get there in time. It's fast, 66 kph, but we're not fast enough. Oh well, this is how the cookie crumbles. And this is another sort of normal game with the, there we go, with the, apart from being kicked out, that's not normal, but a normal game in the Cromwell. Or the Cromwell B, whichever name people want to use. So let's have a look. 3 kills, 1500 experience, 1500 and 580 damage. 400, only 457, but I suppose because I was out of it for those couple of minutes while I got stuck and then had to re-log in. So 3 kills, so came second on kills, only 5 to 600 damage. Detailed report, 13 shots, 7 hits. I tried those couple of shots to go in at the TDs. Did we actually hit any? Probably not, but still got the kill on the SU-100. So all in all, I think that was an okay game, not a great game. And this is what you can do, you know. So yep, that's a quick look at the mods and the Cromwell B all in one package. I hope this helps to see you through until I get back from Cologne and the Gamescom. So see you really soon, guys, and have a great week or two, and just enjoy and keep having fun and keep looking after people, keep helping your team, and keep pushing for those wins. And use your brain. Go where you think you're most useful. Don't go, I have to go over here because this is where the medium should go, this is where the heavy should go. Use your brain. Look at the tactical thing. Look at what the opposing team are fielding. And use your brain and your knowledge to think, where with this, let's say they're going to look at how your team is doing. They're going to have a look at your loadout and think, because if you're tank in that map, if you were heavy, then they're medium heavy, they would push the medium line and not so much on the heavy line because they know that they're going to hit your force. So they push the other way with a load of mediums and try and swing around where you're weak. And so by expecting them to do that, you can then be prepared for it and take them down when they're coming in, so you can maximise your kills and your damage by doing it that way. Conversely, if you've got the mediums, they're going to the medium force, they're going to expect you to push hard on the medium line, up through the water, up the bank the other way, and over on the top line towards their base, whereas they're going to push hard through town, knowing they've got the heavy advantage, and you can line up ready to defend against them while your other tanks push in and either hit them prepared. So I like being in a position, so it gives you options. Just work out what your opposing team is likely to do so you can have the tactical advantage and the preparedness of being against what strategy they will automatically come up with, unless they're just going for a lemming rush. And then you just know, just get ready, use your range advantage, use your camo bonus, use the hills, especially in the Cromwell, fire over ridges and take them that way. Use your advantage against them. So this is me using the Modpack and the Crombie, or the Bromwell, but it's the Cromwell Berlin. Very, very nice tank. As you saw, the accuracy isn't quite up to it as much as the standard Cromwell, but the mobility makes up for it. So that's why people like it. So I'm the Gaming Bear, signing off from Odem Mortis US, and have a really great time, and see you soon. Bye guys.